Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to J Bass 14. Today we're gonna get out here on the creek and try to piece together some stuff. I'm gonna drop some tips for fishing urban waters and stuff. But my name is Jay, by the way, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. But today we're fishing an urban creek, as you can see. So yeah, we're fishing Urban Creek down here in downtown Jacksonville, Florida, and we're gonna try to get on some fish. The weather has been crazy, non-stop rain. It's just been awful and terrible. But yeah, I'm gonna put you guys on the chassis, and we're gonna try to get on them today with a swim bait and the Senko and some other finesse applications. But hopefully we can get on the fish today, and hopefully you guys pick up some knowledge from this video. Thanks for watching. So we're gonna start off with the Senko. 15-pound test, 7.2 medium heavy, loose carbon fiber, and 13 fishing, Orchid 1, 7 3-to-1 gear. So with the Senko, the Senko is making smart baits. Color changing, but it's basically highlight yellow. But with the Senko, that's another great finesse application when you fishing very pressured waters, especially urban waters. You can't go wrong with the weightless action and just that erratic action that it has on the fall and the darting action. They just trigger reaction strikes at a lot of fish when they finicky and don't want to bite. But with the Senko, that's a great lure to fish when you're fishing around pressure waters, or the bite is just hard and you need to get a bite. Pick up a Senko. That's like one of my go-to lures. You can fish it in really all water columns, top, middle of the surface, bottom, anything really. It all depends on how long you let it sink and how you retrieve your lures and the cadence that you give when you're twitching it. But with the Senko, you cast, let it sink, sometimes count under your head or just watch your line or watch the lure if you fish in clear water. And then you just give it stutter twitches with your rod tip. Out here, bring it and popping it down, just like that. Pick up the line. That's where that 7 gear ratio reel, 7 3-to-1, 7 5-to-1, high gear ratio reels come in to pick up that line. That you twitch it, you have slack in your line. Sometimes you get bites when you twitch it. So that's when that gear ratio and that reel come in, pick up that line, catch it to the fish, because sometimes they will run at you when they hit it. But yeah, with the Senko, like I said, it's just a great finesse lure, especially when you need to get bit and you need to put a fish in the boat or catch a fish. Pick up a Senko, can't go wrong with beating the banks with that. But in this creek, that's a good application, any weightless application. Not just a Senko itself, you see the action on it, that darting action just triggers reaction strikes. But not the Senko itself, you can use weightless flukes, weightless trick worms. Weightless really any soft plastic, but mostly it's flukes and trick worms and Senkos. Those are just epic fish catching machines. Besides really a net rig or anything, but finesse applications in different bodies of water will help you, especially pressure body of water. So if these fish are so used to seeing people throw Texas rig crawls and all this other stuff and used to getting beat every day in pressure and stuff, picking up a Senko, something that's finesse, subtle, has not too much action, that will really help you put more fish in the boat. Just from switching up and being different. So when you're fishing a lot of urban waters, sometimes it's all right to have a spinner set up or a bait caster set up with some finesse applications on it. These fish are so used to seeing the same lures all the time, so bringing something new to the table will hopefully put some fish in your hand or in the boat for you. And it's just like one of my favorite, if not a weightless fluke, ways to catch fish in pressure water. So we made our way down, not that far, maybe about, let's say roughly like 100 yards, maybe 150 yards down. But we fished the Senko, we haven't fished the other lure, but we finna fishing now because it's showing signs that I might be able to draw some of these fish off that cover. So what I have rigged up next is a swim bait. This is a Gantrel Junior, and it's a nice starter swim bait. The swimming action on this thing is phenomenal. It's crazy. It's epic. It's real dope. and sick. So yeah. But like I was saying, swim bait, got this rigged up on a new rod. This is an Old 18 Ambush 7.6, heavy, fast. So the tip is made for this, to retrieve the lures, but this is all backbone. And I got that on 20-pound test. But yeah, something about swim bait fishing. So swim bait fishing, when it came to the game, it changed everything. I mean, the giants and the numbers of fish being caught on swim baits is crazy now. For those who normally look at YouTube a lot and watch YouTube on a regular basis, but fishing on YouTube, Milliken Fishing, and a lot of other YouTubers who fish swim baits, who are now starting to fish swim baits, it shows why. I thought I had a follower. But it shows why swim baits are epic. So the reason I have a swim bait tied up is, think about it. The pressure, these fish get pressured. Like, they get pressured a lot by lures. They see lures every day, right? So you come to the body of water throwing the same thing and you're not catching a lot of fish, or you don't catch fish at all. But a swim bait is realistic, something they never seen. And most people don't throw swim baits in bodies of water like this, urban bodies of water. Nobody really throws swim baits like that. So just bring something different and offering to the table, something they never seen before. That really will help you catch a lot of fish, or hopefully, potentially get followers and see where there's this true fish that live in here. A swim bait, you might get hundreds of followers before you get a bite. And that's what it comes to practice and putting in work with this lure and watching videos and all kind of stuff to realize how this lure works and how to turn followers into bites. And so we made our way down, and that's another thing in urban waters. Stuff like this will hold fish. I mean, that's ambushing points coming around that bend right there. No fish sit up in this ambushing points. They can swim out, get bait and stuff. But we're gonna start off with the Senko back in there first. Come on. But yeah, start off with the Senko. So like I said, simple cast, retrieve. It's simple. Let it sink. Give it a few touches. Give it a few twitches. That's all it is. Let it sink. Give it a few twitches. Hopefully you get a fish to follow it. It's kind of like a reaction style bait and a finesse bait at the same time. So if you're in the cover water, you can do this. You can fish this fast. You can fish this slow. You can do a lot of things with the Senko, and it's just a great, phenomenal lure. Like I was saying, so the reason I have a Senko also, so the swim bait, you get a lot of followers, right? Say you get a follower that's maybe out here, right? You reel that swim bait in fast, you pick up the Senko and bomb it out there. Or you get a fish that keep following your lure. It always following. You can tell this when the fins are flaring up. It's thinking about biting it at the same time. It's thinking about not. You might have a few swipes at it. He hasn't felt the hooks yet. So you get a follower, and then this is your backup bait. The same way when you fish in the top with a frog and you get a blow up and miss, and you keep getting blow ups, bomb the Senko in there, and this is a good follow bait. I mean, 9 times out of 10, well, not 9 times out of 10, but most likely you're probably gonna get a fish with the Senko as a follow-up bait. Well, looks like bite has You know, I had one bite. Probably was a log, probably was a fish. But I haven't got no followers, no nets, nothing. But that's where all this coming is basically practice. So taking these tips and basically just going out in the body of water and trying them will just hopefully involve you as a fisherman. And for you beginners, something new. You don't have to use a swim bait. You can use this. You can just get your spinner rod from Walmart, $20 combo, and your line, buy a pack of Senkos, young Senkos for $2. Some 3-aught EWG hooks, lazy. They like $3, $2 and some change at Walmart, and you can go to your body of water and fish with a Senko and catch giants and catch and have a thrill of your lifetime. Come on. Come on. This is a money spot, man. So I caught them 4, that 4, and some 2s at this same Sunday. And I caught that bluefin right here. When I say urban, I mean urban. Like, bro, they literally doing construction right there. So, yeah. I'm trying to really give away anything, but yeah. Picked up the swim bait first because I remember one day I came right here and it was this big giant bass that kept falling. He would never bite. He just kept falling. Oh, there's a bass right here. There's a bass right here. Look. Oh my God. Look, guys. Look. He right there on it. He right there on it. He came right off that wall. He right here. Look. There you go. Look. Goodness. This is what I mean by swim baits. Y'all probably can see it. Like I can't. He's still right there. He go every time I pitch over there to it. Hold on. I don't know exactly what to do. Give me this. Where you at? Alright. That damn right. He came right off that wall as soon as I walked up. See, that's what I mean. Sometimes you want to take longer catches. But hopefully we get him a bite on this. I don't know who he at. Oh, there you go. He behind it. Ooh. Good. And I got one follower on that swim bait. Hopefully, catch a fish with this swim bait. And that would be dope, man. If we get on another fish. So this swim bait has caught 2 fish. So, I mean, that's not bad, but I only had it for like a month or 2. Shit isn't that long, still. Giant. water, bassy, bassy. I know it's a giant sand in here somewhere. No, it is. Cast in that moving water, bring it out. So you're thinking if giant be sitting on the eddies right along the side of that moving water. But, sometimes they is, sometimes it's not. Can't complain for the fish. Well, you guys, that's gonna wrap up this videos. Hopefully you guys picked up some tips and knowledge, and hopefully apply it to your body of water, and hopefully get on some fish. But like I said, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button, make sure to follow all my social media. Link will be in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, more content coming soon. And yeah, thank you guys again.